Hello everyone, we are from Group 3 with the member Nur Afifah Putri Oktaviani and Reski Maila Putri will present our discussions today. Check it out! Understanding and measuring poverty. Poverty is a condition when you are unable to fulfill basic needs such as food, clothing, shelter, education, and health. Poverty can be caused by the scarcity of means of meeting basic needs or the difficulty of access to education and employment. Poverty is a global problem. Poverty measurement. Simple and commonly used measures of poverty can be divided into two, namely, first is absolute poverty, to distinguish people who are classified as groups poor and not poor based fulfillment ability of needs or basic needs. If someone is able to fulfill minimum basic needs such as food, clothing, and housing, then the person is not classified as community group poor. The difficulty of using absolutely poverty measure is the determination of basic needs or minimum. Apart from that, very basic necessities is influenced by natural conditions, climate, weather, and geography, customs, and habits, as well as the level of civilization, progress of society or country. Second, relative poverty. In contrast to absolute poverty, even if someone has able to meet basic needs, but the person has not been able to say to be not poor, according to Miller, even though someone has able to meet basic needs, but the income this is still much lower than the community surrounding, then the person is still classified as poor. With thus, the greater the income gap between groups society in the more people that are classified as poor community groups.
Okay, the next material is macro effort on government policy choices. In the macro effort on government policy choices, there are four. The first is acceleration of infrastructure. The second is development of the industrial sector. Number third is development of the tourism sector, and the last is development of the agricultural sector. Okay, number four from macro effort on government policy sector is acceleration of infrastructure. Encouraging the acceleration of infrastructure will support the growth of the economic sector. Okay, the second is development of the industrial sector. In development of the industrial sector, encouraging the development of the highly competitive industrial sector. Okay. And the number third is development of the tourism sector. And the development of the tourism sector, the development of the tourism sector can be done with a strategy of strengthening attractions. It will assess and administer a quick wins. At last is development of the agricultural sector. In development of the agricultural sector, the development of agricultural sector is focused on the increasing the added value of agricultural production.
Okay, the next about household effort in micro effort. Poverty alleviation by developing UMKM has a good enough potential. The UMKM sector has a big contribution for this employment, namely absorbing more than 99.45% of the workforce. Even so, its contribution to GDP is still around 30%. Effort to advancing the UMKM sector will of course improve welfare the worker involved in it. MSME development will be able to absorb more of the exciting workforce so that it can reduce unemployment. Okay, the next is government effort to overcome poverty. Effort to government for overcome poverty have 5 efforts. The first is namely increase the effectiveness of poverty reduction and inclusive economic growth. The second is the government will strengthen the middle and lower class group as well as develop group centered outside Java to strengthen the connectivity infrastructure that connects the economic center and supporting areas, while at the same time strengthening the development of local products and the supply chain network for export products that will continue to be implemented. Number 3 is reforming the subsidy budget. Number 4, increase in social protection and budget. And the last, strengthen the domestic economic and import governments. Okay, thank you.